Hi, this is Maginone, and welcome to another edition of The Good, the Bad, the Disappointing. First up is The Good, which is Civil War #3. This, to me, is probably one of my favorites of the Civil War tie-in books. I love the artwork. I love the direction of the story. It has a little of everything to it. It has some surprises. It has some decent action to it. And it really does feel like the right extension to what should have happened in Civil War. And that's what some of these other books really don't feel like. They feel like they're just like basically cash and grabs. Well, this one seems a lot more like it has a purpose, so to speak. Now, in this one here, one of my favorite parts was when Parker and his group, when they infiltrate Tony's Tony's part of the world, they come across the Kingpin, and he's basically ripped the arms out of Doc Ock and he put it to himself. And this part was freaking awesome. I love the way the arms looked. I mean, they looked really menacing and evil, and really kind of like that organic, but yet it's mechanical at the same time. On the other side, when Jennifer's on the other side doing her thing, we get to see an older version of Speedball, and he's basically he's part of the Punishers, and it's basically like, I guess you can say, like a police force. And that part was really cool too, seeing him again and seeing his companions. At the end, those where things really start changing for this character, or the kind of like the direction to the story. So I'm really curious to see how that's going to play out. Again, this is definitely one of my favorites. The Bad. Okay, The Bad is JLA, #3. Now, I like the artwork for Hitch, but the problem is, once you get past the beginning part where, okay, we get to see what happened to Flash and Green Arrow, Lantern, we get to see the part where Wonder Woman goes up to Olympus, and she's like, what happened? And they're like, well, the gods, they sense the end of everything. And I'm just thinking, wow, wonder where that came from. Did that come from maybe Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars? I don't know. But once we got past all of that and got into the main part of the story, this is when interest level dropped. I just got so bored. It's like everybody's just falling in line. I mean, it's like, yeah, you have the government going, well, things are changing too quickly, and we don't like that. And that's just because they're losing their power. So I get that part, but it's not like you don't see Batman and Superman's already brainwashed with this guy, but what about the other superheroes? Like the world has more heroes than the Justice League, and it's kind of like everybody just seems to be like, okay, you're cool, we'll just get on with things. And my interest level just dropped to almost 0, which is a shame. Okay, the disappointing is Godzilla in Hell. Now, I loved the first issue. I love the artwork. I love the premise. Godzilla goes down to hell. And then the second issue just killed it all right there, because it's like, okay, Godzilla's wandering. Oh, okay, here's Rodan. Oh, here's Anguillas. Oh, here's King Ghidorah. And I'm just like, it's like, really? It's like, how is this a story? It's like, this is just like every single other Godzilla book, where he just meets the same freaking monsters every single time. I'm like, you're in freaking hell, can't you just give us something different? Like maybe a Rodan that's a little bit more demonic, with, like, I don't know, bigger horns at least, that breathes hellfire or something of a challenge to Godzilla. But no, nothing new, nothing original, just Godzilla walking, just like every other Godzilla book. Godzilla's walking, fighting monsters, the same monsters. So yeah, I'm done with this book. No, I'm not buying this one anymore. But anyways, this is my good, the bad, disappointing. Let me know what you guys picked up this week. What did you think was your good, your bad, or disappointing? We'll have some more reviews shortly. So until next time.